Okay, welcome back again, everyone. We're going to move on now into Module 4. We just completed email and memorandum, and we're now going to talk about routine business letters. We're actually going to do letters. As you recall, memos were strictly used for internal purposes, and letters, as we're going to find out now, are for external use. Let's take a look at a few things here again. We've moved from critical thinking to the outlining to essay development, so we've gotten that out of the way. Again, letters mean words, and words are used to create sentences, paragraphs, and so on, essays. Into our business writing area. We've completed emails and memorandums, and now we're going to move on into routine business letters. Note that I'm saying here routine business letters. Now, the memos that we just did were also routine. Routine correspondences, communiques, you will do the majority of the time, significantly, maybe 90% or more of the time. Depends on your specific job classification. Routine are when you request information. It could be when you supply information, providing goodwill, the general types of correspondences. They do not include tones, if you wish, which we will call bad news or negative messages and or persuasion. We will be covering those in a week or so down the road. However, and another final thought, the way we write routine business letters, again, this is the intro, the body, and closing, is identical or almost identical to the intro, body, closing of a memorandum. Now, granted, memorandums have date to from subject. Letters are going to have address information. And it's also going to have at the bottom a signature block, which does not appear in memorandums. But again, the opening, the body, and the closing are basically the same. So keep that in mind for routine as we move on here. So let's go take a look and see some things that are going to be going. The readings and viewings. As you can see here, I've got the one video which I've created and gives you an overview of routine business letters. Again, that's also found in the YouTube channel, Playlist 5. And there's one additional one additional video on business letter development, which I found was pretty good. We'll talk about it more in greater detail. But again, that one is also in the YouTube channel, Playlist 5. Now, as far as assignments are concerned, again, they're pretty standard as what we've been doing. Obviously, the content are not the same. But the readings and viewings, they begin now. You can see the date, assigned date here, and the new due date for that. The routine business letters pre-discussion quiz, again, is available with the due date shown on the screen. We're going to do a team routine business letter application. Makes sense. Let's do it as a team. Everyone gets a pretty good idea. They can learn from each other, talk about it. We'll create this letter or this letter activity, and then we'll proceed on to a routine individual business letter. Now I've got one scheduled. You can see the due dates with the strategy session and so on. We may proceed with a second assignment in routine letters, similar to what we did with the memorandums. We had two individual ones. We'll see how it goes, but we'll let you know more about that as time goes on. Anyways, that's it, folks. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. Thanks. Take care.